Hello students. Today we will discuss data transformation. Data transformation relates to transforming of data when data is not appropriate. Then we transform the data. Let it be if data is not normal and we want to convert it into normal, then we have to transform the data. Or if we are given the absolute values, ratio data, but we want categorical data, we can transform that ratio data into categorical data. All these procedures which are used in converting data from one form to another, that is called as data transformation. If the data is skewed, that is there is absence of normality and there is positive skewness, then we can transform the data by taking log. If we will take the log of the series, then positive skewness can be removed. We can also transform the data by taking square root of the series. For changing the positive skewness to normal one, that is zero skewness. Similarly, if the distribution is negatively skewed, we can take the reciprocal. But all these transformations, they should be done with proper checking, proper consideration of the data and analysis which you want to do. Let it be if you want to apply the regression, then you have to check whether that regression analysis can be applied on the transformed data, whether your results, they will be meaningful after the transforming of data. Let it be if you are given the values of national income, but if I take the log of national income, then it will not represent the absolute values, rather it will represent the rate of change, right? Rate of change, growth rate, that will be represented through log values. So it is very much important to check that what is your objective behind the data analysis. After considering that, you have to transform the data. Now, I will today explain how you can transform the data with the help of SPSS. I think screen is visible to you. You can transform the data by selecting this transform compute variable. Let it be I have to transform the data of hygiene day 1 by taking log of this. Now target variable, that is log of hygiene day, log of hygiene day 1. Now type and label you can specify here. It is log values of hygiene day 1. You can specify it as numeric, then you continue. Here you select the expression, it is arithmetic expression. You can check whether you have to take the log at base 10 or you have to take natural log. I am taking here log at base 10 because these are hygiene day 1. It is not the econometrics or economics data. If it is not economics data, then you can take log at base 10. But if the series is economic series or related to economic macro variables or economic variables, then you have to take natural log. Now log 10, here we will select the variable hygiene day 1 and you will transform the data. You will select here OK. Now your data is computed. Now the variable log 10 day 1 that is computed, and where these values are stored, these values are stored in your data file here. Log hygiene day 1. This is transformed variable. Similarly, you can transform the data by taking square root. If I have to take square root, then you have to check here, take the square root values of hygiene day 1. Here you have to check, you have to take square root. This is square root. For the hygiene day 1, then OK. variable is transformed and it is stored in the data file. This is square root of hygiene day 1. Right? Similarly, you can transform the variable by taking reciprocal of the series, any type of arithmetic or any type of conversion that you can do by using transform function. Let it be, I have to calculate reciprocal of the values. Reciprocal hygiene day 1. This is reciprocal. It is not given here, then you can use it like this, 1 divided by hygiene day 1. This is the reciprocal. Okay, and these are the values. Reciprocal of hygiene day 1. This is 1 divided by 2.64, 1 divided by 0.97, and so on. Reciprocal of day 1. You can transform any type of function. Let it be, I want to take aggregate of these hygiene of day 1, 2, and 3. You can calculate total hygiene level. Total hygiene level. And here you will use the function like this. Hygiene day 1 plus hygiene day 2 plus hygiene day 3. And your variable that will be computed and stored in this file. Here, the values which are missing for one variable, that will be missing in the total variable, because I have selected the option that ignore the values if value is missing even in one variable, then you have to ignore the values. Then let it be, I have to transform the variable. Let this be the ticket number. I want to classify it as that all the ticket numbers which are in between 2100 to 2300, they should be categorized as 1. There is range from 2100 to nearly 4765. Let it be, I want to classify it as all the values, all the ticket numbers which are from 2100 to 2500, they should be considered as 1. And ticket numbers from 2500, 1 to 3000, they should be considered as 2, and so on. We can transform and recode into different variable. If you will recode into same variable, then what will happen? It will convert all the values and it will store that values in the same variable, that is in ticket number. But I don't want to remove this ticket number, so I will take a new variable, recode ticket number. Recode ticket number. Recoding of ticket number, recorded values of ticket number. Old and new values. Now what will be all the values below 2500? Range lowest through 2500. That will be taken as 1. All the values between 2501 to 3000, they will be considered as 2. We have to add simultaneously. Lowest through 2500, it will be 1. We have to add. Then range from 3001 to 3500, we have to take it as 3. Then range from 3501 to 4000, we have to take it as 4. Then 4001 to 4500. You have to take it as 5. Then all the values above 4501, they will be taken as 6. Continue, then change, then OK. Now check the input file. This is the input file. Check here. All the values below 2500, they are termed as 1. Then from 2500 1 to 3000, they are taken as 2. All the values are recoded, right? One more thing, we can also rank the values. Let it be these are the values. I want to rank that which one is the first lowest value, which one is the highest value. That I can also do with the function transform. You have to rank the cases. Rank cases, let it be hygiene day 1. This is the variable 1, right? You have to rank these cases by the smallest value. Okay. Rank 1 to smallest value, and soon it will continue. Further, you have to check, you have to create ranks, then continue. Then here the variable rank that will be stored. These are the ranks for all the values. For all the values. So in data transformation, we have done, that is transforming the data to compute variable. We can compute reciprocal, we can compute square root, we can compute log, or any other computation, arithmetic, numerical computations that can be done through the compute variable. Then we can also check that whether the variables they should be converted into categorical variable that can be converted through record. We can also rank the variables. Then we can check the missing values, and we can give new values. We can assign new values to the missing values. Let it be, I assign all the missing values 999. Then I can convert all these 999 into new variable with new values that can be replaced. That can be automatically replaced by taking mean, by applying regression or any other variable. Let it be this. This is the variable. If I have to check analyze, and I have to apply, let it be regression. Hygiene day 1 on hygiene day 2 scores. Let it be, I have to apply this. Now, here in options, I can replace the missing values with mean. That means all the missing values, they will be replaced by mean. And after that, regression can be calculated. So we can replace the missing values also. This is all about the data transformation.